Yo, 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 yo. What up, y'all? What's going on? It's your boy Bills Media. I am here. This is my new show, 7 at 7 show with me, your host, Bills Mania. Waiting for my boy. There you go. Wavy Maguire to chime in to come in. Let me get my boy in here. How y'all feeling out there, man? Happy Sunday. Yo,
What up? What up?
what's good, my guy?
I'm chilling. I was waiting for you to do the introduction. I didn't know you was gonna pull me in so quick.
Man, I don't even have an introduction.
You started off. You was
I'm
like,
just
"Yo, welcome
swinging
to the
it.
show."
I
Next thing
know,
you
I
know, I
know,
get the
right?
request to log on.
Yeah, my guy, what's going on? How you feeling? Oh, did I lose him? Oh, wait, we left. Let me see if I can get him back in here. What's going on, y'all? How y'all feeling? Everybody, what's good? Yeah, what's
Yo,
good? Oh, my fault.
yo, what happened, man?
I don't know, man. I don't know. That's Spectrum, man. I had to get off
Man, you
of
got to get a
Spectrum,
better
man.
internet service,
I had
man.
to get off of Spectrum, man. Sheesh. I had to get on those them bios or something, man.
Uh,
What's good, man?
Nothing
How you
much is going
feeling,
on.
man? How was
I'm
your
chilling. It was
Thanksgiving,
good.
bro? How was your Thanksgiving?
Oh, it was cool. It was cool. You know,
Good, good, good.
I
Spending
couldn't. What
well.
about yours?
It was good, man. Spending time between family and friends,
Okay,
just just cooling, just chilling, ate a little bit, couple plates,
that's good.
man. Yo, man, you got the best beard like ever. You and like Rick Ross. I'm like
Now, don't
my
don't don't
joint
compare.
don't even be like. Listen, don't compare you to
I
Rick
don't
Ross.
even know how if that's a compliment to take it. You compare my beard to Rick Ross's beard. That's
Nah,
just
I said you
that.
got the best
Yeah.
beard, the best beard. That's what I said. I said you and Rick Ross, but you got the best
I
beard, man.
appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. What you been up to, man? Like you got a lot of things going on. How's the life, man?
Life is
That's what's
good.
up.
Still doing a regular 9 to 5. You know how that goes.
Right, yeah, yeah.
Um, and then we're doing. We're still hitting stages, one stage at a time, making people laugh.
Right, right,
So
right.
that's what we're doing. Did a couple of shows last week. Have a couple coming up. Probably
Okay,
I'm on the road this weekend, and I'm on the road the following weekend, and
okay.
back on the road like for New Year's Eve. So
Oh, that's what's up, man. Where you gonna
yeah,
be at New Year's Eve? Your New Year's Eve. You remember?
Kansas City.
Kansas City?
Yeah,
Oh, this is your first time out there? You've been out there
yeah.
before?
Never been out to Kansas. I mean, so I'm trying to go out there to see what it's like.
Oh, that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up. All right, man. I'm gonna jump into the questions, man. There's 7
Okay.
questions. I'm gonna jump right into
First
them.
off, what's the name? First of all, what's the name of the show? Let's get the
I
introduction
named
going,
it.
man. Let's do the
The name of
introduction.
this
Do this
show.
shit. Yo, do this shit right, man. Just don't pull me up and be like, yo, I'm about to ask you some questions. I hope you can answer these questions that I have written
Alright,
down. Let's get it.
alright, here we
Get the
alright, here we go.
introduction going, man. The name of the show. Let's go. Who you are,
Alright.
let's go.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Bills Mania. The show is called 7 at 7 with special comedian, my man Wavy Maguire.
What's going on,
My
y'all?
brother.
That was good.
You like that one?
Yeah, and that's what you should use.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna have to write that down. I'm gonna have to practice that, man. I gotta practice it. This is my first one, so I gotta practice it, man. I'm gonna jump right into the questions. The first question I want to ask you is, when did you fall in love with comedy?
I fell in love with comedy. This just sounds like a question that Tay Diggs asked Sanaya Lathan on Love and Basketball, right? What was that? Or was it like
That
Brown
was
Sugar or
Brown
some
Sugar.
shit?
That's
It
Brown
was
Sugar.
Brown
Where I
Sugar.
got it
Like, when
from,
did you
man.
fall in love with hip
With
hop?
hip hop, yeah.
I
That's where I
always,
got it
I've
from.
always, I've always been a fan of comedy. I've always loved comedy. As a kid growing up, I was always that kid on the block that snapped on everybody. I was always that kid in the lunchroom during school that made everybody laugh, that snapped on everybody. You know, when outlets like Def Comedy Jam and Bad Boys of Comedy was out, you know, I was always watching it. I would like literally study everyone's jokes that whole weekend, whoever I thought was funny, and then come back to school on Monday repeating everybody's shit verbatim, like it was me. You know, and being that I wanted to get into it, I just didn't have that outlet, so I didn't know anyone, or we didn't have internet at all to just type up, you know, the local comedy club. So you know, I got into comedy really late, like doing improv and stuff like that. Yeah. So after doing improv and so forth, and doing like a couple open mics at a comedy club, then, you know, that's what led me into like, oh, I could probably continue to keep doing this.
Oh, dope. My second question is, who's on your Mount Rushmore of comedy?
The Mount Rushmore.
Your Mount Rushmore. Who would be on
that's
comedy
huge.
when it comes to comedy?
That's huge. Because you need that whole mountain to put every single black comedy, you know, comic face on there, like everybody. But if I had to pick my four would definitely be, of course, Richard Pryor.
The GOAT.
Putting Tony Rock up there. Martin Lawrence, Eddie Murphy. And that's the four.
That's
right
it.
there.
That's the four right there. Man.
Yeah, that's the four.
That's,
you know, it's always. I mean, you know, I really love Patrice O'Neal. I think he's like one of the fucking greatest. Him and Dave Chappelle, one of the fucking greatest. But you know, growing up, like, you know, those are the people that I you know, constantly watch. Growing up, so you know, if we could fit Dave Chappelle and Patrice O'Neal in there, I would put them. Yeah, I would squeeze everybody's faces in.
Yeah. That's what's up. So my third question is gonna be, do you remember like the show where you was like that you killed and you was like, I could be a comedian?
Oh man.
Like stamped it in your mind, like you just killed it. You like, man, I could do it.
Well, it was actually my first show.
Okay.
First show that I ever did. We did it in the Nuyorican's Poet Cafe, which is down in like
Nuyorican,
Alphabet City. That was the first show that I was on, that I hosted, and I killed that show. And that's when I was like, yo, I could do comedy forever after this show.
Right.
And then when I did Essence Bar in Atlantic, you know where Essence is? Essence is like another bar in Atlantic Avenue in Brooklyn, where comics go and you know, perform. I fucking bombed at that show, and then that's when I said, you know what, I'm gonna quit comedy. Fuck that. So you
like,
can never have
you cool.
Yeah. That question right there is like one of those questions you can't, because if you ask a comic be like, you can't say you had every show, or every show you have is a good show.
Yeah.
Like there's always gonna be shows you're gonna fall on your face, and I've had that. I've had shows where I fell on my face. You know, I've been in big comedy clubs where I fell on my face. I fell on my face hard at 2 comedy clubs. You know what I mean?
Did you ever fall on your face around somebody that's like a big comic and you was like just afraid to like look at them, just to wear right out the club?
Hell yeah. So one, I give a perfect example. One was Lunel was actually doing her residency in Jimmy Kimmel Comedy Club. I was out there with Tony. He was out there for the weekend. So usually Lunel does her residencies every Sundays at that particular club in Vegas. She didn't, I guess her host didn't show up and her feature didn't show up. So she hired me and hired another comic, Austin Hall, who was Tone's feature, and being that I was hosting that weekend, she hired us to do that. Like I went up there and I did what I normally do, but they didn't perceive me. So it was just like, wow, like, oh, everything I said, they kind of cringed. And me being like, I'm like, in my head, I'm like, yo, I'm fucking bombing up here right now. But you know what? I said, fuck it. I'm just going to make it extra uncomfortable. And, you know, when I got on stage, of course, I was fucked up in the head. Like, oh, man, you know, like I fucked up in front of Lunel. When I got to Lunel, the first thing she told me was, she was like, yo, you're funny. I was actually laughing at everything you were saying. You did good, but you have to understand my audience. My audience are thugs. And when she told me that, that shit made me more at ease. But then now that puts me into like, yo, now I know every time before I get on stage, I have to look to see what the audience is like, who's out there. So that way I know once I get out there, I can play with the crowd and then just go ahead and ease in. I just went in there and just started doing jokes without really
reading the room.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, that's what's up.
And the shit that I did when I was at Essence, ooh, Lord, that shit was like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna go home and slice my wrists and never do comedy ever again. Like that shit was.
What made you like keep going? Was it advice that she gave you made you like keep going, or was it something else? Did you like talk to somebody and they consult you? It's like, yo, you should keep going. Like, what made you keep doing it?
Well, shit. I mean, you have to keep going. I mean, and everybody tells you like, yo, you know, immediate. I mean, it's like that. You use things like that for life, right? Of course, if you're not a comedian, you're not an entertainer, you're not an athlete, and you're just a regular individual, if you fall flat on your face, you know, of course, you're going to have a support team that's going to be like, yo, get yourself back up. Let's get back on the grind. They could tell you or help you, but so much. It has to be up to you whether or not you're going to take that and get back and be like, you know what? I'm just going to pick myself up and continue to move forward so that way I can get, it's a learning experience, right? So that's what you do. You fall flat on your face, anything. You have hiccups. Life throws you a curveball. What you going to do with that? You either got to catch the curveball and keep it moving or just let the curveball, you know, you swing, you miss, and it's like, all right, fuck it. I'm going to hit it again and see what I got to do.
Yeah. I mean, that goes right into my next question I was going to ask you. Like, what advice would you give like an up-and-coming comedian or a person that wants to be a comedian?
The only thing I can tell them is what these great comedians tell me. You know, continue to practice, write, work on your craft, you know, do the open mics, continue to work on your craft and write. That's what they tell me. So that's the only thing I can tell them. You know what I mean? Like I can't, you know, everyone has their own different experience. So if someone is higher than me and is giving me that information, the only thing I can do is regurgitate it and tell them like, yo, this is what I did because X, Y, and Z told me this. So I'm telling you the same thing. So if they told me, it's only right that I tell you. Like I wouldn't, you know, say, oh no, I don't know what to do. But then you always have dudes that you ask and they just like, I don't know. I'm like, nigga, you one of the funniest niggas on the block and you doing shows. How do you not want to give or share some type of information to help another comic achieve their goal? You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be a dick because you didn't have that person to tell you and then you just like, nah, I'm not going to help somebody else. Like, I will help someone as much as I can, but then they have to understand like, yo, I'm still learning. So if I don't have the answer, I just don't have the answer for that question that you asked. Yeah.
Man, that's great, man. So my fifth question is, if there was a versus for comedians, who are the two comedians like you like to see versus each other?
I already said it. Lunel versus Monique.
Oh, that's really crazy.
Right? I definitely want to see Dave Chappelle. Maybe, you know, I'll throw it out there since he already said it. Damon Wayans. I'll see, like, if that was to happen, I'll watch that.
Yeah, that would be crazy. That would definitely be crazy. Yeah,
I definitely want to see like somebody like Rob Stapleton go against any like somebody like Donnell Rollins or some shit like that.
Okay. Who would
Like,
you go up against?
Who would I go up against?
Yeah.
I'll go up against. So if I was to do a versus, I'm gonna do a versus against a comedian that just first started out. I'm not trying to play myself, nigga. I go out there against somebody, and he
and get what?
Yeah, you trying to set me up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say somebody, and I go up there. These niggas will kill me. No, I'm not doing it. Nah, hell no.
I'm gonna pick Lil Shay Shay from 143rd, bro. Fresh. He got 2 shows. He's fresh.
Exactly. I'm not doing no verses. Now, if you were to say, yo, I want to see you freestyle against such and such, they were like, okay, yeah, maybe I got a couple bars. I could go ahead and drop some shit. But hell no. Hell no.
That's what's up, man. So my 6th question would be, what comedy movie would you remake and add yourself as the main character?
There is, oh man, that's a tough one right there. I don't know about remaking any comedy movies because I think the thing is, like, those comedy movies that came out are all great. Like, you can't remake them. If you remake them, it's gonna be horrible. Like, that's what I look at now. Like, when they did Coming to America 2, I thought that was like the most shittiest movie that they've ever created. You know what I'm saying? Like, they shouldn't have remade or even did that movie. You know what I mean?
You feel like they
just put it out there like,
it?
Yeah, that was corny. That was
just let it live.
Yeah, and I don't think you should. I don't think anyone should ever remake a comedy movie. Now, if we were to remake a movie that I would want to put myself in, I'll say, yo, we should just remake New Jack City and put me as your boy Kareem Akbar, the nigga, the head of the MIB, the pretty nigga that works at the bank.
The one that got his stabbed. The $4 before I make change. Right. Remember the Martin joint though?
Yeah, man, I would say I was gonna tell you. I would say, yo, I'll remake if they was to do that, and I'll do Alan Payne's part. But I was like, nah, I don't want to become a crackhead nigga.
Right,
that nigga started smoking crack over a female. He's a bitch ass nigga. Nah, I don't want to play that.
Then he gets shot by his own brother on the roof. That's crazy.
Exactly.
Like, you don't want to
I don't want to do that.
You don't want to do
that.
that.
Kareem Akbar, the pretty nigga. Right. I'm telling you, I'd rather be Kareem Akbar. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I get stabbed in my hand, I'm all good. But going down, oh yeah, that's the nigga that was behind the whole MIB. I set up the computer system. I did all that.
Right. Yeah. He was the man. The light skinned dude.
Right.
Light skinned dude too.
Any light skinned nigga with good hair and a beard. Not Alan Payne though. Alan Payne was a crackhead on the low.
How about like a romantic comedy? Would you do like a romantic comedy?
If we did a romantic comedy,
that
I would love to do over just to put me in it, would be something like When Harry Met Sally.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. That's what's up.
And I don't want Tiffany Haddish. I'll probably get like a real funny, like, you know what, Tiffany Haddish I think would be dope. Would be like, if we were to do that, that'd be me and Tiffany. That'd be that'd be dope.
Oh, that's what's up, man. I love romantic comedies, bro. I'm a big fan of romantic comedies.
Yo, I just learned some shit too today. I just learned some shit this weekend. I didn't know they call romantic comedies rom-com. I didn't know that shit.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
I didn't know that.
I heard that. I was like, what the hell is rom-com?
Yeah, I thought rom-com was like some type of like, like Top Ramen Noodles. But they was like, no, it's a romantic comedy mashed together. I was like, what? See, we always learning. We learning every day.
I thought it was like Comic-Con or something like that, like something with Comic-Con on it. Yeah, like rom-com, like. Right. They got tickets for that?
I gotta thank Miss Giggles for that, because she's the one that put me on to that. Oh, look, Ajua, what's up, Ajua? I didn't even see who was on here. Oh shit, Ajua, what up?
There's people out here. Shout out to everybody showing love, man. Word. That's on here, man. So my last question, man, and I appreciate you for being on here on my first show, bro. if you could bring 3 comedians with you on a dream tour, who would it be?
On a dream tour.
Yeah. Like a Kings of Comedy type of thing. Good job.
My own
you
tour.
And 3 more. Yeah, your own tour.
Just my own tour.
3 more comics, like a dream tour.
I had to bring Jordan Rock with me. That'd be a dope tour. And shit. Donnell Rollins.
Mm-hmm.
And the last person I would love to have on tour would be somebody like my man Travis Harris.
I think that would be a dope tour, man. You
I mean,
of
course, I would say Tone, but you know, Tone is his own entity, like, you know.
his own thing,
but like
right.
a tour like that would be Jordan, would be like Donnell Rollins. It would be, you know, because Jordan is that dude. Like, he's like the next, like, and I watch Jordan, and each year he just gets better and better, and I'm just like, yo, this dude is like really one of those dudes that's up. So, you know, like, I just fall back and I study everybody just to see, you know, how shit goes. But yeah,
that's what's up, man. I appreciate you, brother. You know I got mad love for you, and I appreciate you, man, for being my first guest on my show.
That was all 7 questions?
Yeah, that's it, man. It's quick,
shit,
man.
Okay.
Quick in and out, man. So give everybody your handles, your social media handles, and like where they gonna catch you at next. And all that
you guys could. I'm on Instagram. Wavy Maguire. Damn, you could have put that. We should have just wrote that in there. We could have pinned that. On Twitter as well, Wavy Maguire. That's WavyMaguire. So I'm on Instagram and Twitter, and you know, the next time you could catch me on a show, probably be, you know, anywhere Producers Club. You know, I'm in Connecticut this weekend coming up. We're in Pittsburgh the following weekend, and then, you know, we're right into Kansas City. But anything local, you guys can follow my page, and I usually post everything up on my page or on my story. You know what I mean? Man. And I'm available for kids parties, bar mitzvahs, you know, like recovering crackhead graduations when they go through the 12-step program. I'm good, you know. I'm available to do your, you know what I'm saying, the graduation party. I'm available for all that.
All that. Just give you a holler. Just holler.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. I appreciate you, my brother.
I appreciate you, sir. And yo, continue to follow my man Bill. So this is the dope platform, yo, man. Listen, don't use me as a guinea pig to start your shit, man. Yo, get your logo together. Get your fucking introduction together.
Yeah. I'm gonna get it together, man. I'm gonna get it together. Trial and error, man.
No, of course, and it's always dope because you learn from all of this. You know what I'm saying? This is the shit you learn from. But just don't bring me up. Nigga came, yo, here's my man. Yo, what's up? So anyway, let me ask you the first question. No, everybody's like, yo, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, I'm going straight to it, right? Let's go straight to it. No foreplay, no night. Just
nothing. Yo, but this is dope. I appreciate you having me. I appreciate you having me on this platform, man.
I appreciate you, brother. All right.
All right.
We'll link up. All right, man.
Yes, sir. My man. Later, y'all.
Shout out to everybody. Later, y'all. Peace and love.